is let's have a public discussion about Vision Zero. Let's have an actual online dialogue where people can actually talk about these things.
Whether it be a movie star or singer, ask them to step up and do a public service announcement. I'm sure if Britney Spears got out there and told you, cross at the green, not in between, our young people would be listening instead of darting out between cars. Left turn signals, Coney Island Avenue. Whether it's in southern Brooklyn or Church Avenue, Coney Island Avenue is a disaster. Guider Avenue, left turn signals will solve the problem. Countdown clocks on every street corner. Double parking, Avenue, Kings Highway, Coney Island Avenue, big tragedy, Eagle Crossing, the iron double park cars, slow zones around schools, taxi stands at train stations, pulled taxis, T&Ls away from the train doorstop.
Many of the worst roads in Brooklyn, like Ocean Parkway, Kings Highway, Avenue J, Avenue P, Avenue L, Avenue M, which is a shopping district, Flatbush Avenue, Clarkson Avenue, Avenue O, right,
16th Avenue, 18th
right.
Avenue, 7th
Which
Avenue,
do you
4th
think are the worst avenues?
Hamilton Avenue, 9th Avenue, 5th Avenue, 3rd Avenue, 1st Avenue, BQE, I-95, George Washington Bridge, George W. Bridge, Verrazano Bridge, Guacamole Bridge, Avenue Z we didn't talk about, Quinton Road, Kings Highway, Kings Brooks Way.
No, they were mentioned
Ocean
too.
Parkway, Ocean Avenue, Ocean Street, Ocean Road. All these roads need close examination.
Let us focus on Atlantic Avenue, Commissioner, Flatbush Avenue, Commissioner, Eastern Parkway, Commissioner, Empire Boulevard, Commissioner, Utica, Pennsylvania Avenue, Kings Highway, and the list goes on and on and on. Streetscaping, countdown crosswalks, pedestrian plazas, neighborhood slow zones, reducing the city's speed limit, not to 25, but 20 miles per hour. I also want to pay particular attention to people with disabilities, those who have visual and hearing impairments that cannot see a countdown crosswalk. We also want to make sure that whatever we do, we respect and are sensitive to the needs of the disabled community.
More crossing guards and trucks. Trucks need to get off these streets. They only need to be on truck routes and private buses as well that continue to go down streets illegally. There's a number of recommendations.
There you go.
Police on bicycles and on the street. Great idea. And finally, crosswalks in the middle of streets. For instance, in front of Toronto Hall, where the subway lets out and people walk directly across the street, please put a crosswalk there.
We need a different focus in our culture. And this is a very difficult thing to bring about.
And I see cyclists going on the Belt Parkway.
Because what's being done now is a total disaster. You're creating funnels, backing up traffic, and causing more accidents by people who think the world revolves around their sphincters.
We're going to put in more speed humps, better lighting. We're going to do a terrific ad campaign. We're going to 500 schools per year. We're going to be working with vulnerable groups on the streets, seniors, children, people with disabilities, to make sure that we're doing street designs that are going to meet their needs and ensure their safety.
I think the frustration that you're hearing mostly from people is that the laws that are on the books are not being enforced. I think that is what really frustrates people, and especially that there isn't the upkeep that you need, whether it's a broken sidewalk or whether it is the lines that are not clearly marked anymore, and we have that all across the city, or the illegal parking that people mentioned, where people park on sidewalks, which is obviously unacceptable.
There are bad apples. There are bad apples on both sides. There are bad apples as pedestrians and bad apples as drivers. There are bad apples as bicyclists too. So it's those bad apples that really need that kind of education.
We need more counting signals. And we didn't mention when parents walk the children, you usually push the carriage in front of you. So we need to be careful when we push those carriages with our children inside to first look and then push the carriage. And about the pets. When you walk your pets, you cross the streets, it's not just human life. We gotta think about our pets. And I just want to thank our chair for hosting this event, and our borough president, our Brooklyn Borough President, and I'd like to thank all the agencies that are here today, and I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you to make our streets safer. Thank you.
But it's not an accident waiting to happen. If it's waiting to happen, it's a preventable crash waiting to happen. Let's prevent it.
What do you think of that truck that just backed up onto the sidewalk?
Well, there was a guy waving it backwards, but it looked incredibly dangerous as it's it looks to be a vaulted sidewalk. It looks like there's openings underneath it. And it's very close to the door to the gym where people are coming and going all the time.
Now, would you like to see enforcement of these type of infractions?
Definitely, definitely.